The key thing you have to decide before you're going to try and run any business is what do I expect people to do? If you don't mind what they do, then you don't have to guide them. If you want people to do something in a particular fashion and you want them to do the same the next day, then you need to capture it in some sort of description of the process.
As a business, we decided to go for Great Place to Work accreditation, and one of the questions in that is around, do I have the tools and resources to do my job? A year ago, January, had a result of 57%, and when we surveyed this year, we had a result of 77%, so that can show what kind of impact Nimbus Control has had on our business.
Wherever we've used Nimbus Control, we've had really positive feedback from the users. The people that are actually using the processes see this as a way of making them more efficient so that they're not wasting time and so that they can be more effective. They see the process from beginning to end, but they also see what their particular part in that process is, and that makes them more effective and more efficient. It gives us one place where people can go for information. Now, those benefits are ones that are going to be of general use across the company.
Well, I think Nimbus has improved people's day-to-day activities because if they don't know how to do something, they now have somewhere to go to actually look to find out rather than having to go around and ask people.
We've had some great feedback from both existing and new starters. From the existing employers, it's been around clarity on roles and responsibilities and what a process is.
We're finding that the usage statistics are on the rise. We are now mapping processes that we've never had visibility of before. So for people, particularly new people in the organisation who don't know how the MPD process works or how to approve expenses or whatever it may be, they now know that they can go somewhere and find that out. Our long-term vision is very much around making the kind of the common portal for how to do your job, whether that's a business process, a system process, or a combination of the two. You have the ability to fire systems transactions directly out of the how-to tool, so you shouldn't need to go anywhere else to be able to do your job.
This helps us improve efficiency. It helps us identify the right people to do the right tasks, therefore saving time, money, and resources.
What we've tried to do is to fundamentally transform our delivery model, and the Nimbus platform has allowed us to do that.
The legal industry has been watching this very closely. Obviously there's been some information in the legal press about the mapping of the processes and the extent to which we've carried this out. We've had a lot of comments from clients who've said, gosh, we've never seen this before.
Law firms and businesses understand it's the way we need to go.
We are innovating, there's no doubt about that. There are very few firms out there that are anywhere near where we are.
We've also had a number of our partners who've taken the technology out to actually show the client on an iPad or something like that and saying to them, we've analysed what we do for you using this technology and we've come up with a way that's more cost effective for you.
It's great because it doesn't look like process. It's not for the process fanatics, it's for the people that really do the work in the company.
And that's what transforms into customer satisfaction at the end of the day.
That doesn't happen by luck. That happens because we have got process that is well defined, that is clearly understood by our employees, such that they're in a position to be able to provide that service consistently, right first time, every time.
So we've worked in a very collaborative way with Nimbus as a company, and what I want to do now is use maybe some of the Nimbus analytical capabilities in the Spotfire tool so we can start looking at how performance is married up with following good process. We're going to look again more at how we use storyboards and how we use landing pages and the keyword search, using it to build in measurements and analytics around the process performance, all the time focusing on the end user because we want to make this as good and easy an experience for people to find the answers to the questions they need to use. So one of the things that really excites me in the upcoming couple of years is how Nimbus will play a key role in building the cult of tomorrow today.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I obviously sit on the left a little bit because I enjoy watching Star Wars, etc. So I get very excited about software and what software can do for the business. but then sometimes you've got these software technologists that are not necessarily working with the business guys, so you kind of have a little bit of a conflict. So business people have one view, the IT guys have another view, and then it kind of doesn't come together. So for me, the big sort of enabler and accelerator I see with something like Nimbus is you sit that in between, you define your business requirements, you define your business process, you have Nimbus at the centre of that process, and then you can initiate change from that process, etc. And what you do is you, in a way, yes, I'm SAP centric, I've implemented Oracle in the past as well, but I don't want the business community to think about the fact that they need to change SAP. I want them to think about changing process. If there are systems behind that, then this is obviously the bridge of that gap, basically. One of the big ways to talk about is systems integrators for me. One of the things that we find within Sony we spend a lot of money on, and I talk to a lot of people, is we may document the same process 5 times in Visio, and guess what? The business community doesn't understand it. There's multiple repositories and whatever. So one of the big challenges for me is to make sure we have a single repository, a single source of the truth. You know, we have a tagline in Sony, make Doctor believe, which is the tagline that you see on the TV adverts, but internally within Sony, it's win is one Sony. Yeah, so one version of the truth, win is one Sony, simplification, standardisation, all of these things deliver a massive amount of ROI and efficiency.
What I'm noticing now is that the organisation as a whole is referring to a single set of processes with a single web location to go and find them. And not only in the operations department, but also in supply chain, which means multiple departments are now using a common tool.
As far as new employees are concerned, it's now part of the induction process and they can see how the business is run and where they fit in.
The key to success has been the simplicity of the tool.
It's becoming part of everyday life.
Instead of me having to produce a physical task list each week and then check it daily, it's all automated via the how-to system.
The speed that you can capture a process in quite a lot of detail.
Everyone is aware of what they are doing, when they are doing it and when they should be doing it.
How-to will help people get it right first time.
We can prove we are doing what we say we do.
It's much easier to use. It makes my life a lot easier.
When you look at what's been achieved, I mean, we've documented 280 processes, over 300 work instructions, spanning 6 different ERP systems, and it's all been done within a few months. It has been a fantastic piece of work, and the speed that it's been done at has been phenomenal.
The people involved in this programme should be really proud of their achievements. People have really embraced the concept of wanting to provide better service for their customers and wanting to ensure that that service is really under really good financial control and is dealt with in an efficient way as well. And I've been really impressed with the way people have embraced that change.